funny thing happened last night. Actually, a couple funny things happened last night, but the first funny thing that happened was, I don't know what was even tempting me to do so, but I just wanted to buy just one of those new packs with, like, what is it, triple the chance of getting a diamond or something. I don't even know if anyone else is like me when they see stuff like that. I see triple the chance of getting, my fucking ass, triple the chance of getting a diamond. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be sitting here, and when they say that too, you know, people are like, okay, well, I'm going to get like 5, 10 of these packs, man. And then they're spending like 20,000, 30,000 stubs on these packs, and you'll be lucky to walk away with a couple silvers. So screw that was what I said to, you know, buying a bunch. So I just bought one. And of course I didn't get anybody. Like, it's just one pack, right? I've seen a lot of people open up those packs too, and they didn't get anyone good. So I wasn't tempted at all to buy a bunch of those packs, so screw that. And then I don't know why either. I just bought one of the standard packs too. Just one, because I just wanted to see if I could possibly pull something crazy. I was able to get Adrian Beltre in just the standard packs. Just the standard pack, I got Adrian Beltre, the 89 overall Adrian Beltre, just the live series. So I was like, damn, that is an impressive pull right there just from opening one pack. So I figured I was going to use him because, yeah, I think he was going for, well, I think at the time he was going for around 17,000 in the market. So I didn't really know, you know, that wasn't going to benefit me in any way if I was going to sell him at that given moment. So I'm probably just going to use him for a couple more games. And this is the thing too, I don't even know if Adrian Beltre is going to be able to make it to a diamond, because there could possibly be another flashback Adrian Beltre at some point in time in the game. So for that reason, they may not want to, you know, increase Beltre's overall and move him to a diamond. So there may be, I think a lot of people think that too, that there's going to be another a flashback Adrian Beltre at some point, like there was in MLB 16. So if that's the case, I don't think the live series Adrian Beltre isn't going to move up that much in the ratings. Who knows? Maybe if he just goes off, you know, if he just goes ballistic pretty much, maybe he will move up. But I mean, 17,000 isn't too crazy. It is a good amount of stubs, but still, I'm probably just going to hold on to him for a little bit, because even if he does go down in price, it's probably not going to be that much, because I think he's the most expensive Rangers player at this moment, I think Darvish might be around the same, but I think, you know, Beltre is always going to be, you know, the highest amount of stubs you're going to have to pay. But that was a sick pull, man. I was very surprised when I pulled Adrian Beltre in just one of the standard packs. So, I mean, I don't know. Has anyone else been opening up those new packs, and have they got anyone good? Because, I don't know. Do I sound like a fool by saying when I see that you have an increased chance or triple the chance of getting a diamond, I'm like, fuck that. No chance I'm opening up these packs. So that's why I opened up one, just to see if I was going to get anybody good, and I didn't get anybody at all. So Adrian Beltre is making the debut in this game. Unfortunately, this game wasn't too long, as you will see in moments. But yeah, and this, I guess I should say what other, you know, the other situation that happened that was kind of funny, because the next video I post today, everyone's going to be confused as hell if I didn't discuss this. And I know some people who didn't see this video are going to be confused as hell. But if you are one of the few people who follow me on Twitter at this very moment, then you would have seen that I sent out a tweet last night saying that 3 of my games froze. So I was currently 6-0 when I jumped on BR last night. The first guy I played, he was actually beating me. I think it was either 3-0 or 4-0 in the second inning. So he was winning, and the game froze. I think it may have been the top of the second, I'm pretty sure. So I didn't even have a chance to even make a comeback in that game. The game froze, and when that happens, it's pretty much a game of chicken, right? Like, it's pretty much who's going to leave the game first, and that was actually like the 4th time in that game that it froze for a good amount of time. So there was multiple times in that game where we were both waiting for minutes on end for the game to return. And then after the, you know, 4th or 5th time it happened, I was waiting there for 5 minutes. I was just like, screw this. I just backed out. So obviously I got the loss for that. And then I played another game. I was like, all right, cool. Maybe it was just, you know, that one game wasn't good. Stupid me played another game. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. But I did play another game, and then the same thing happened right in the first inning. So then we were in another game of chicken with the next guy I was playing. So I'm sitting there again. That was probably the most, you know, pissed off I was in MLB 17 so far. I was just sitting there just looking at the TV like, I'm telling you right now, they better be giving people 20-pack bundles or some shit when this is all said and done, because this is bullshit. This is ridiculous, man. I'm like, this is getting insane. I know problems are going to happen at launch. That's just obvious. Nobody's complaining about that. But, man, when you're just screwing people over, you're making the game freeze, and then somebody has to back out because of that, and you're taking the loss in the process, that's just unbelievable, man. That's so stupid. And that's, I don't know, man, that's just the dumbest shit ever. So pretty much what my point is, the BR run is over because both games froze. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I would have came back in the first game. I probably wouldn't have, right? So I probably would have got the loss in the first game anyway. But still, the second game, it just froze. There was 0-0 in the first inning. Game froze. I'm not sitting there waiting for an hour or how, because BR2, you know people are going to stay in BR games for a very long time. Nobody's going to give up their win streak because the game freezes, right? Like, if nobody has anything to do, then they're going to sit there forever, pretty much, and just wait for the game to return or just for the other person to leave, pretty much. So I was just like, screw this, man. I'm not waiting here for hours on end, waiting for this game to return or waiting for this guy to leave. So the BR run is over. The next video I'm going to post is starting up another Battle Royale because, yeah, man, I'm just trying to go on a run. I don't know, man. That was... Thinking back on it, I mean, I was pissed off at the time, but I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. I was only on, only had 6 wins. It's not like, imagine if somebody had 11 wins or something, and that shit happened, which has probably happened already. Someone probably had 10 or 11 wins, no losses, and then they'd be playing somebody, and then the game would freeze, and then you're pretty much in a game of chicken, right? And then somebody has to leave because you don't got time, or you just don't want to have to deal with the bullshit. And then all this shenanigans happens, man. So, I don't know. Another BR has started, and I was able to get some sick players, too. It's a much better team offensively that I got in this BR, but the bullpen isn't as good. But I don't know, man. Andrew Miller isn't even that difficult to hit in this game anymore, if you ask me. I'm not sitting here saying, like, I'm amazing at this game. There's no chance I'm the best at this game or anything. I'm just saying Andrew Miller isn't that difficult to hit in this game anymore, if you ask me. So, I mean, yeah, like, the bullpen isn't that good. Isn't as good as it was in the previous BR, but I guess it's not even that big of a deal. I was only on 6 wins. It's not like I was on 10 or 11. That would have been, I would have been so fucking pissed. But I'm just saying, man, they better be giving some people rewards or something when this is all said and done, because this is getting insane, man. I know people are getting very heated, and I've seen a lot of people, like a lot of people comment on these videos saying that they've been in the same situation as me when they're sitting in games pretty much, yeah, you're in a game and you're just waiting. You're just waiting for somebody to leave. You're just pretty much, yeah, you're in a standoff. You're in a standoff with somebody waiting to see who's going to leave first, pretty much. So, yeah, another BR started. That's going to be posted within the hour again, so I apologize for not being able to continue the BR. I don't even know why I'm apologizing, because it's not my fault. I just apologize because if anyone wants to see more gameplay with that squad, they're not going to be able to. So anyway, enough of my bitching and complaining about that, even though that is a good reason to bitch and complain if you ask me. Phil Hughes was on the mound in this game again, and I was actually going to take him out of the starting rotation, but I didn't. I forgot to. But he was actually pitching all right in this game. I mean, this Phil Hughes is not even good, if you ask me. Not even close to good, because he doesn't even have a good variety of pitches, which I was saying in the I think he pitched the previous game too. So I mean, yeah, like he has 2 curveballs, he has a cutter, and 2 fastballs. So he doesn't even have a changeup or a slider or anything. Like, if he had a changeup, that would at least make this would make that card a lot better if he had at least a changeup. But unfortunately, he doesn't. We are now in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Not that much has happened so far. Look at this play from Escobar, man. That is Jeter. Derek Jeter over there at shortstop making the play. Escobar makes the nice play. So now we are going to the top of the 4th. And Fred McGriff already has a base hit in this game. I was looking for kind of a Fred McGriff breakout game because he hasn't really done much for the squad so far. He did have a good debut game because he did have a home run in the debut game, but other than that, he hasn't done much. So he's 2 for 2 in this game. So the Reds' GRIFFEY is in. And we're only in the 4th inning, so it wouldn't even make sense to say this in a ranked seasons game, but with one swing of the bat, GRIFFEY puts this game away.
Anyone would feel good about. Swing and a drive to right.